What up, people? It's Anime Tier here to bring you the review portion of Hunter x Hunter episodes 8, 9, and 10. Yep, 3 episodes. Now, I know what you're wondering. Why are there 3? Well, by the time, like, the previous reaction that was delayed for Hunter x Hunter, which is episodes 3 through 7, came up, it was already getting late in the evening, and I couldn't wait for the number count to get up. Even though I probably wouldn't take long, maybe an hour or so, but I need to sleep in early today, guys, so I can take care of some business tomorrow. And the reactions for Fairy Tail will not come out till later in the evening. But it's okay if it comes out later in the evening. I'll stay up later with you guys so we can get those episodes rolling, I tell you what. So, there's that. But I will put up the video before I sleep for the likes necessary to watch Fairy Tail. So, after this, I will put up that video. Alright, enough of that. Let's talk about the episodes themselves. And I will say, the dubs, in my opinion, are pretty good. They were pretty damn good. If I were to say my favorite one out of all the dub voices in regarding our squad, which is Gon, Killua, Kurapika, and Leorio, I would have to say Gon is my favorite VA so far. My opinion. Some of you might disagree. Some of you might say Kurapika is better, Killua's is better, Leorio's is better. In my opinion, the most least impressive VA, they're all great, don't get it twisted, they're all great, but if I were to pick my least favorite out of the 4, I would have to say Killua. My opinion. Don't pitchforks and knives down. This is just I'm just saying, his voice is still good, but if I were to have to pick the least one from the best ones, Kurapika, Killua was probably the less one, simply because there was something about his voice that kind of had this like this sound at the end of his speech every single time, and it kind of sounded kind of like a mucky, deep kind of, not really deep, mucky, high-pitched voice. Oh my god, I can't English today. So that's what I felt like when I heard his voice. Gon was my favorite because when I heard it, I immediately thought, this is Gon. This voice matches perfectly with him. So I thought, bro, overall, all the voices were spot on. Even the criminals that they had to fight against in the third phase, which, by the way, guys, I gotta say, the third phase is looking like my favorite phase so far. It's kind of like a tournament, but not really, because it isn't about who's the strongest and in an intense fight. It's all about strategies on ways to outplay your opponent. It's not always about who's the toughest guy, who can hit harder, who can take more hits. It's all about it's a battle of the minds, essentially. And honestly, that is so good. I appreciate battles that are more intellectual ones than bronze, no brain, everyday kind of battle. Now, don't get it twisted. I love my heavy battles stages. Like, I love those too. But this is just a breath of fresh air. This is something different. This is something unique. And I appreciate that in this show. I gotta say, Hunter x Hunter is looking like a pretty damn good show. And I'm only 10 episodes deep. And this show is already showing great promise. Now, out of all my reactions, Hunter x Hunter is really close up there. But for me personally, don't badger me, don't attack me, don't get on my case on who I pick, which series I pick as my favorite currently, so far. I'm sorry, but SAO holds a special place in my heart. That show just, dude, I binge watched that series because I loved it. That show just, it gets me. But Hunter x Hunter is still like, it's probably like a close second. But either way, I'm enjoying this show really, like, quite a bit. Like, this show and me, we got it made. We're hooked on this. We're all on the Hunter x Hunter hype train. But honestly, each of these characters impress me throughout the bouts of these. Well, everyone except Killua, only because we haven't seen him fight yet, which sucks because in a way I don't want Leorio to win simply because I want Killua to fight. I want to see how he does. But if he wins, that's fine. I'm still hyped. My boy Leorio got the W. So either way, it's good with me. But Leorio proved how capable he is in intense situations. Don't get me wrong, in the beginning he ended up breaking out and falling prey into the typical situations whenever involving a team, which is team disagreement, which leads into breakup and cause chaos within the team's moral influence, which is what Topa I don't want to say anything like cursing because trust me, I did enough of that in the reaction. But even though he's a bastard slime ball, I admit the points that he made was he's not wrong when Leorio was letting his emotions better himself when trying to come up with a majority decision that benefits everyone within the group, which I'm sure that's a key aspect that influences this trial for the Hunter exam. But in the end, Leorio kept his cool and he thought of the situation the way it should be, calm and collected, and it paid off. They did lose some hours, which is pretty bad, but they were able to get another win. And in my opinion, that's hella lot better than waiting for this dude to wake up. Honestly, Leorio did a pretty risky move, but the reward is worth it. Risk versus reward was definitely worth it, in my opinion. I was kind of annoyed also. Like, I don't blame Leorio for getting irritated by Kurapika because, bro, this is a Hunter exam. This is obviously part of the exam. Trickery, cruelty, and just overall situations that you need to carefully think through. Leorio, after he gathered his thoughts, after he had his little spat, gathered his thoughts, he read through the whole situation after he examined whether he was alive or not. And it makes sense why, because Leorio is, he mentioned he's practicing to be a doctor. And stuff like this is in his field. He's got this. Now, it still irritates me that Kurapika would try to hinder the group because of his pride. Put pride aside and think about what's best for the group. Don't just think about yourself, because this isn't about you. This is about everyone. Don't be a topo. Don't be a liability. I'm so stupid. Topa. I'm thinking of Topo from Dragon Ball Super. I don't know why. Their names are very similar. Don't hound me. But yeah, there's that. But in the end, Leorio came up with a brilliant strategy. It came at a cost, but it was well worth it, as I said. Worth it. Definitely freaking worth it. And honestly, he played it out brilliantly. He did. The way he went by it really made me appreciate his character a hell of a lot more. In my opinion, the character that stood out in this phase the most definitely has to be Leorio. Even though he had his little spats, he came through. He came through for the team. And that's someone I would definitely want on my team any freaking time. If I was in that situation, Leorio, my boy, we gotta team up. I need you. Kurapika, in my opinion, pride is definitely something that hinders any situation. Put pride aside and read into the situation on what's better, not just for the team, but for you also, because bro, you came in this trying for the Hunter exam. If you're gonna let pride get in the way all the time, then be best to fail every year. You're gonna fail if you let pride decide for you. Like, bro, like, what's up with that? In my opinion, this made me believe that Kurapika is way too emotional to take these exams. He's way too emotional, and I feel like he needs to get his head out of his ass. Otherwise, he's gonna like, unless these teams stick throughout the rest of the exam or just now, he's gonna possibly cause other people to lose or just risk it all for himself. That's my opinion on the thought, and that's all I have to say, really. What really stood out to me was that third phase, which really was the whole 3 episodes. One thing I gotta say, were you guys also annoyed by Kurapika putting pride above his team? Do you feel like that was a selfish and honestly hindering a decision, hindering the group's dynamic? Do you blame him? Do you not blame him? What are your thoughts on his decision, on what he made? And by the way, when Leorio came through, who was hyped for that? Who was hyped for that, bro? Leorio came in the clutch, and he pulled us a W for Kurapika. He did it for Kurapika. If that's not a team player, I don't know what is. So yeah, what do you guys think? Answer your questions. Answer below in the comment section of this video. Definitely would appreciate that. Don't forget to like even though we're done with Hunter x Hunter for now, because we entered the 3rd round of reactions for it, we will get more later on. This isn't the end. This is just pause for further animes we can watch. And if you're aware of what's the next anime to come, get on my Discord if you want to see that goodness. Early releases and exclusive ones. Get on there. If you don't have an account, make one. It's so easy. You can download Discord on your phone and make an account there, or you can just do it on the comfort of your computer or your Mac or whatever you use as a desktop, and just make an account through there, have a browser open, log into Discord or make one, get in there, and you're good, you're golden. But for my mobile users, download Discord. It's an app. You can download it on your phone if you watch my reactions more on the go. So yeah, that was cringy, but whatever. So yeah, there's that. Remember, 7 likes or more, since we're 7 likes or more, guys, and this anime will be played in the next following week. Wait, what day is today? Today is Sunday. Today's Sunday, right? The following week is already about to enter. I want to say a bit further out because I still got other reactions to get back to. So, not this weekend that's about to come up, but the next following one. Just so it's fair to the other reactions I have to do. Now, I know some of you might not agree with that, but guys, I don't just react to Hunter x Hunter. I react to a lot of other animes, and I want to give everything a chance, because I can't just satisfy 1 or 2 people. I have to make sure majority have fun, okay? And besides, it's always fun to get into new stuff. We will get back to Hunter x Hunter in time. It's not the end, and it's not going to be for too long, so please be patient. But yeah, that's it, guys. Gotta upload this to my Discord first, and then upload it to my YouTube channel immediately after that. So I'll see you guys in YouTube, I guess. Peace. Oh, sorry about that. One last thing. What did you thought of the dub, guys? Do you not mind the dub? Do you want the dub more than the sub, or do you want the sub more than the dub? I need majority votes. So in the link description below, I'm gonna have a poll for Hunter x Hunter, dub or sub, and you vote for whichever gets the most votes. That's gonna be what we're gonna react to throughout the whole series. Alright? If you want subs, make sure you get on the voting poll in the comment section, in the description of the video, and make your vote. Otherwise, whatever gets the most, that's what's gonna be. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace.